What up, YouTube? It's Team Plays for Days here. We over here at the Indianapolis Regional. We got our boy Jabron, Kahlil, whatever you know him as.
Midwest Chief.
The Midwest Chief. All right, go ahead and hit him with that top 8 deck profile that you got, bro.
First of all, I'm really happy I was able to make top 8 with my Jaeger profile.
Ooh.
Jaeger deck. And so let's go into it. It's Ancient World, of course. The buddy is Pirate Captain Kaido. Now, a lot of deck lists I've seen so far play him as the buddy. I agree with him. He's a size 0. He can be a size 3. He bounces things from anywhere, from the soul to the hand. I like that a lot. Gives me a lot of plays. I know personally today when I'm playing against Battle Poets, had a dumb little impact in their soul. And so I was like, nah, Kaido, you get that out of there. And
Sounds
so,
like salt.
It helps me.
Hello.
But what's a chief to a god? I play 3 pinnacle martial arts dual Jaeger god Vortiz. I think that's how you say that last part.
Bro, you kind of butchered his name.
What is it, Vortiz or?
Vortiz or something.
Tortoise?
Like, I don't even know, bro. It's Vortoise, because it's like a tortoise.
Oh, Vortoise. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds weird. I'm gonna call him God Jaeger.
Explain what he does.
My fault. I just thought everyone knew what he did by now. But for those watching the channel, I'm sorry about that. What he does is he just does what he wants. Like, his effects can't be nullified. So stars say no, even though I lost the stars in top 8.
And that's
a different story. He says no to Zodiac because he can't be rested. He says no to the mirror match because he can't get Whirlpool sealed. He says no to Loki because his soul can't get removed. Oh, it can't get removed. It can't be sent to the drop zone. But so it's just like he just says no to everything. And he was the main reason I played this deck because a 10-card sideboard is personally to me is not enough coming from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic where it's a 15-card sideboard. And so it's just like he has the greatest safety net at all my decks I own. Just anything he went up against, he basically was prepared. I played 2 of the OG martial arts chief dual Jaeger.
Buddy Rares.
He pays 2 gauge. That's about the usual cost for a size 3 Jaeger besides Kaido. You put any 2 cards from your drop zone to the soul, which is important. If I could toolbox any cards I already used that aren't Dragon Chief Emperors and then bounce it back with Kaido, I will constantly play him. I'll pick up a 30 Dragon Strike, and then I'll play the Kaido, pay a gauge to pick up the 30 Dragon Strike, be at 1 gauge, cast 30 Dragon Strike, dump to gain a gauge, and then the 2 cards I dump will go on the soul when I go into God Jaeger.
Seems good.
I played 2 no curve side. This helps me out a lot because after God Jaeger just says no to almost everything, he says no one more time. And he says he can't get popped by monster effects. Sure, my loss was to Giovanni Anime Moment. Shout out to Giovanni Diaz. He was playing Dungeon Knights. And it didn't stop an item pop, but that's a long story for another day. But it stops Black Dragon, so Abigail, like back in the day before I played this deck, people will dart target me, and they'll Abigail on my Revolted, and they'll pop him, draw a card, pop him, draw a card, pop him, draw a card, till I just gave in and died. No curse says, say, no, Black Dragon, stop being a little weenie, fight it out, be a man. And that's why I like him. And then I like his flavor text the most. It says, if you're a man, fight against me one-on-one.
Thug life.
I play 4 Iron Tetsus. Iron Tetsu because he gains a gauge. He pays 1 gauge, you gain a life. I was playing against a few burn decks today, and this gain 1 life back really helped me out. And I play this over any other shield as a spell because I can't get spell nullified or spell nullified or spell null, whatever you call it. And unlike Glacius, who's free, technically you pay a life. Life does go down at some point. Next, I play 4 Bad Guy Momoto. I want to cut this down to 2 or 3, but he's just so beautiful. Not like as a card what he does in the game. Just I really like looking at this card. So I could have cut it down. But you pay a life, discard it, you gain 5,000 defense, and you draw a card. The pinnacle of the martial arts is already 6,000 defense. So when they link for 10, and that's usually how much they link for, you just play like, oh, I'm 1,000 more than you. And I'm going to draw a card afterwards. A few times, I have literally Moto, into a Moto, to Moto one more time, until a healing ring for next turn. And that was just love. I played against, not during the tournament, but in between rounds, I played against a Star Dragon World player. He tried to Galactical Punisher me for 10,000 power. I'm just like, no, sweetie, you're 1,000 points short. I'm sorry. And it was just lush. Next, I play 4 Healing Ren. People who are watching this deck profile already know what Healing Ren does, if you do. But if you don't, Healing Ren says discard this card, you gain a gauge, put the top card of your deck into the soul of a monster. I put it into Kaido, I can put it into my Jaeger, and I gain a life.
Actually, it's may put a card.
Sorry, you may put a card to the soul.
Just makes it even more broke.
I actually did that against Corey that won me my game too. I just gained a gauge, and I'm like, I don't want to put a card in the soul. God Jaeger.
Yeah.
Next up is the main Jaeger. Great Ocean High King Dual Jaeger. You know it's not his name. It's Ocean Champion Jaeger. It's been errated. He does have Soul Guard, for those of you who don't know. He's paid 2 gauge to put 1 card into the soul, so he's kind of like Jaeger on the, he's kind of like Jaeger when it's like coming to paying costs. But he takes 2, he only takes 1. Tomato. But what I like him is he has an on-enter ability. I can discard any card and pick up any Dragon Chief Emperor from my drop zone. I'll play a mirror match, and this literally got me my Revolted to go to my Revolted to win. So it helped me out a lot. I really like this guy. He's 3 crits. And just opening him up and the swinging for 3, I like that too. Before I go to the next card, another key play I do with him, when I have 30 Dragon Strike and got Reflection Moon Dragon in my hand, I'll put him in Pinnacle into the drop zone. I'll pick him up with the Reflection Moon Dragon, and when I call him, I'll pick up the God Jaeger too. So him comboing with 30 Dragon Strike and Reflection Moon Dragon, I can get both of my searches. Or if I want, say, a Healing Ren for next turn, or Bad Guy Moto, or anything like that, I can 30 Dragon Strike those to the drop zone and pick them up with him when he enters the board. Next is my buddy and the main man, the Pirate King, Great Pirate Captain Kaido. This card has to be the most busted double R in this set next to Collapsible Valhalla.
Ain't that the truth?
Like, this man does whatever he wants. Like, he pays a gauge, top card deck into soul. First of all, that's a pretty cheap cost for what he does. The size 3, return it to the 0 if you got a size 3 on board. And then you pay 1 gauge, put a card from anyone on the board, like any soul, anyone on the board, into the hand of that owner. So usually I'm using to bounce my own card back. Or if I'm just trying to make sure that monster dies, I would pay a gauge and bounce it. Literally my mirror match, what I did was, Revolted almost died, but I had to bounce 2 of his soul back with the Kaidos. And when I punched him, he died and lifelink loosed. So that was pretty good. But not the in the rounds that was a casual game. I know that doesn't matter, but it was just pretty cool. Kaido gets me out of a lot of situations. I play 1 Underling Battery Den. If it's in the soul of a Dragon Chief Emperor's, when you attack, you gain a gauge at least once per turn. This really ramps up my gauge. I usually hang on to him. I don't let him die from Soul Guard. And when I have 30 Dragon Strike, those are usually my targets. It's just these 2, then I go to the Pinnacle. And then I'll just put these in Soul of Pinnacle. So I love it at 1. It's fine. If I see it, fine. If I don't, it's fine.
You got plenty of gauge to sell anyways, right?
Yeah, I got plenty of gauge to sell between the Reflection Moon Dragon, the Dragon Emperor Legends, the Healing Rens,
that's already 3 cards too many.
That's already 4 cards against gauge. So I really, really, really don't need that much gauge to sell. Next, we got the staples for Divine Dragon Creations.
You know what that does? You pay 2 life, draw 2.
Next, we got 4 Dragon Emperor Legends.
Gauge, gain a life, draw a card, right?
Yeah, there's +1 everywhere. +1 life, +1 gauge, +1 draw.
Too good.
Too good. And when he got a Jaeger art of this, I love this card. I thought I had to play the OG one, 'cause I thought it would be kind of awkward playing a Raging Spirit version into my deck. But next we got the Sturdy Dragon Strike.
This card's nuts too.
You take 2 Ancient World monsters and you put them into your drop zone, and then you gain a gauge afterwards. I love this card. This is a Reflection Moon Dragon. That's my searcher. But instead of paying a life and paying a gauge to search out size 3, I just dump and pick up and gain 2 gauge in the process. and the Jaeger will pay for itself. The 2 gauge gained. So I like this over my searchers. Next we play Reflection Dragon Moon. This is a pay 1 life. You gain a gauge. You pick up a size 3 Dragon Chief Emperor and put it to your hand. I love this card because people. What I learned today about the players of North America, they hate Daikato more than they hate God Pinnacle Jaeger. And I mean this with all my heart. They will go after that Daikato mercilessly, or I'm not sure if I use that word right. Ruthlessly. There you go. They will beat him into the dirt and leave that Pinnacle Jaeger untouched.
That's a shame.
So when they beat on him and they pass turn, I just say nope. Reflection Moon Dragon. Pick him back up, play him like nothing ever happened. And yeah, I'll look at you like, yeah, you wasted a turn. Yeah, you wasted a turn.
Proceed to beat face.
So yeah, so this just combos out with this. I dumped the size 3 Jaeger I want, pick up the Reflection Moon Dragon, move on about my day.
Combos.
That's my search. I've seen some people still playing the OG searcher. I'm almost like, nah, I'm cool.
He even corrected me on it.
I'm cool. I play 3 Ocean Emperor style Whirlpool Seal. This rests a card. This rests a card. It costs a pay 1 gauge and pay 1 life. And I love this. When people be playing that Blazer Field with double attack, I'll rest it. Or anything with double attack, I'll just rest it, and I love it. Or they Galactical Punish me, I'll rest it. That's putting people to sleep is amazing. I love resting cards. This
That's stupid.
is absolutely the most useless card in the mirror match. When they Pinnacle Jaeger, this looks at you like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Yeah, I'm sorry too.
That's why you sided out.
The last card in the main board is 3 Ocean Emperor Anchors Wild Ways. It's pay a gauge and mill 1. And they attack through the center. At counter speed, you may put this card into your soul, pay 1 gauge and 1 life, and if it's in the soul of a Dragon Chief Emperor, you get Penetrate. Literally in round 6, it was a really big wall. I threw 1 into Jaeger, threw 1 into Kaito, I linked, Penetrate 4, I moved on with my life. And I walked into top 8 with that. The sideboard is 3 Buddy Fight Triple T Die Kaito. This is Soaring Dragon Spirit. You pay a gauge, you pop a spell, and you pop a size 1. And that's it. I'm playing a Counter World Burn deck today. And this helped me out. He had tried to, what's that word I'm looking for? He tried to play his Return to the Underworld. I'm like, no. What is that, son? Stop that. But this has helped me out a lot today. Popped a lot of size 1s. Playing against a Dungeon Knight player. I popped his former party before he got to crack it. It was beautiful. It was lovely. Next we got 3 Remove. It was just for that Shadow Shade mirror match. That Shadow Shade matchup if I saw it. Let's remove 2. So this also helped me against Battle Poets. When they had 2 of their impacts, I'm like, no, son, what are you doing?
That card's so nuts.
I love Remove. And in all honesty, I have a friend named Pedro. We were playing this in the sideboard. We were testing it against Star Dragon World. Oh, by the way, bless you, Jesus. I did not see a single Star Dragon World player today.
You got lucky. I didn't play you. Just be lucky.
I was very lucky. But this removes 2 cards from their soul. Pedro convinced me to put these in my sideboard, so thank you, Pedro. This helped me out. I play 3 Barbed Wire because I'm not going to deal with Dungeon Knights and I'm not going to deal with Battle Poets. I literally won game 3 against Battle Poets. I opened up all 3 of these Barbed Wires. When you try to penetrate me, like, no.
Stop it.
No. And we saw the 3rd one. He just gave up out of frustration. My last sideboard card. The card, when I went X1 round 2, literally put me on his back and carried me all the way to top 8.
Revolted.
Dual Jaeger revolted. In my mirror match, I was able to open this up first against him. And I just attacked. At first, I saw a lot of people on North America page talking about, oh, you should side in with Revolted or main board with Revolted for the mirror. I remember I've been on the phone with CJ for hours talking to him about the Revolted tech.
Yes.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's only 1. I gotta search it. I got too much work.
You had access to it, though.
But then, when I played the mirror match, I understood what people said, put it in. And that guy I played against, Thomas. I think he's from Card Academy, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, but man, One hell of a chief too. But it was a pretty good game. But that's it for this deck profile. I'm gonna try to go to California and try to make top 8. And I'm gonna dress up as Daikaido too. So look forward to that. All right, see y'all later.
All right, y'all. Team plays for days. We'll holler.